Alright, man, it's your boy Humble 2 times for me. Back in the video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at Humble 2 times. Now look, y'all today's time we're talking about why they lied. Now look, for after today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to the Most High for giving me these amazing downloads, dropping this amazing good information on me from no cap. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock me, show love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more. Love always deeply. Also, I'm sending good positive energy towards everyone always. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at snl2.times. I'm saying it one more time. DM me on my Instagram at snl2.times. Let's go ahead and get deep into the video. Why they lied. Now look, right? Why they lied. Now look, right? They lied to us, right? But the reason why they lied to us about so much, about our history, about who we are, what our ether actually means and what the energy it holds, about our aura field, lying to us in school, lying to us about jobs, etc. The reason why they lied to us so much was because they know if they would have showed us the truth and explained to us the truth, it would have exposed them. And not just only would it have exposed them, it would have helped us awaken a lot more faster, right? And it would have caused us to have, a lot of us to have an awakening, right? So because of that, a lot more people will start to understand and overstand and remember who they are again, right? And we would start to remember like, oh, these are the people that came on our planet and tried to destroy our planet, and tried to take everything from us, etc. Right? And we would instantly go into war mode. We would instantly go into war. It would be a big war. All over the world, it would be a big war. We would immediately, in war mode, we would have awakened, tap into our powers. We would immediately be ready to get to it, right? And they don't want to get exposed, right? Now you may be thinking, well, oh, well, why do they still put the truth out? They put the truth out, but notice when they're putting the truth out, they're also giving you a lot of BS, a lot of things that aren't real. They don't really matter. They don't really mean nothing. They're low vibrational energy, right? The reason why they still put the truth out is because they don't want karma. So because they don't want karma, they still put out the information, but they don't really go fully in depth on all of the information. They just give us like, a little something, but they don't tell you the full information. No matter what movie show, no matter what it is, they're never gonna fully tell us the whole entire thing. They're not, you know what I'm saying? They're not. Now look, right? And they're still gonna get their karma. They're already getting their karma. Now look, right? Another reason why they lied to us is because they don't want us to awaken, right? See, they could never beat us on the battlefield. These higher ups, these elites, they could never beat us on the battlefield. They could never beat us physically. We're gods, we're goddesses. That you can't beat us physically. And you can't beat us mentally either, or spiritually, etc. So what they did was they made us go against each other, right, etc. But the thing is, they lie because they want to keep us. They want to keep us in jail. What do I mean by jail? They want to keep us locked up. They don't want us to be free, right? So what that means is that they don't want you to be free. They don't want you to expand your mind, right? They don't want you to question yourself. They don't want you to question your reality, right? They want you to ask ChatGPT questions. They want you to ask Google questions. And there's nothing wrong with that. But you can also ask yourself the questions, right? Especially because the more you keep tapping in with your higher self will give you answers back in return. No lie. Now look, right? Now look. Excuse me. Now look, right? Another thing is too, right? Why they lied so much is because they want control. If they tell us the full truth, they're not gonna have control. They want control over us, right? They make money off of us, right? They feed off of our energy, right? They do a lot of things based off of us, right? Don't let the media, don't let social media, and don't let people's mask that they put on fool you. A lot of people, they really need us, bro. They need us, goddesses and gods. We goddesses and gods, bro. Like, if it wasn't for our ancestors teaching them and stuff, bro, a lot of them would have been lost. They wouldn't have improved. I'm just being honest. I'm not being cocky. I'm being honest, right? So they lied to us. They lied to us about a lot of different things because they don't want us knowing who we truly are, right? They want you to, if you black, they want you to think you black. They want the black people to think, oh, that we just some human beings. We just some N-words. Whole time, you a whole guy. You a whole goddess. But the system, how the way they got this matrix running, they want you to think that you're a human. They want you to think that your purpose is working a job that you don't even like clocking in and going to go do, right? They want you to think filling out taxes is perfectly normal, right? They want you to think eating dead energy is perfectly normal, but it's not. Not at all, right? See, we were tricked, y'all. We were tricked. This is one of the main reasons why it's hard for a lot of us to tap into our God-like self, our goddess-like self, because you've been tricked. You've been tricked to think in the Neanderthal state. You've been tricked to think in a humanoid state, in a human state. So you don't think you can fly. You don't think you can run as fast as the Flash and even faster. You don't think that because you think you've been programmed generation to generation to generation. That's been passed down, by the way, subconscious mind, etc., through genes, right? So people really think that, oh, they're a human being. They're human. You see how they put a limit on you? You see how they try to put a limit on you to make you think that, oh, well, this is all I can do. Can't go no further, bro. You infinite. What you mean? Right? They've been lying to us. As soon as you came out of the womb, they hit you with a bunch of lies. Get them ready for preschool. Right? Once they get in preschool, let's, maybe first, second grade, let's start asking them what they want to be when they grow up. Already programming, already lying to the kid. Kid not even 5 years old yet, already lying to the kid, already feeding the kid bad foods because the parents, they don't know any better. They're thinking they feeding the good food to their babies, but in reality, you're feeding poison to your baby, but you're not even aware of it because you've been programmed as well, right? What a lot of y'all don't realize is people like myself, people similar like me, right? We're rare energies, we're rare gods and goddesses, we're rare beings. It's a lot of chosen ones on this planet, but at the same time, it's not a lot of us on this planet as well at the same time. We're very rare beings. We're very, very, very rare beings. I don't say that to be cocky. I'm not being cocky. It's the honest truth. We're very rare beings. You don't just usually walk into or just meet somebody with this type of energy or like just on this type of wavelength that we be on, right? See what I'm saying? Because we different. We really them ones, for real. Really them chosen ones, for real. Right? So look, right? Another reason why they told so many lies was because they wanted to control us, bro. They wanted to control us. They wanted to take over our planet. They wanted to use our resources. That was one of the main reasons why they came on our planet. One of the main reasons the reptilians and the Pleiadians came on our planet was they wanted our resources. If you think our resources are good now, you should have seen back in the day. You like the gold now, you should have seen the gold back then. You like the chocolate now, you should have seen the chocolate back then. If you like the water we drink now, you should have seen the water we're drinking now. Fruits, vegetables, gold, oil, a lot of stuff. We had so much stuff that was just way better than what you see in today's society. Just being honest, right? So they wanted our resources. That was one of the main reasons why they came on our planet. They wanted our resources, right? And they wanted to control us. They envied us. They was jealous of us because we the goddesses and gods, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the reptilians, they come from us. Yes, the goddesses and gods, a lot of them come from us. We created the reptilians. Maybe not all of them, but we for sure created some of the reptilians, if not all of them, right? So a lot of these people were really jealous and envy of us because we goddesses and gods. We one of the original beings for real. Like we've been existing, like for real, for a very, 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 very long time. Even though time isn't even real. In other words, very, very, very long energy cycles, right? For real. Especially the goddesses, they've been here longer than the gods. But both goddesses and gods both been here very long. But especially the goddesses though. They've been here quite longer than us gods, honest truth. Right? But yeah, bro. And there's a lot of other reasons as well. This is just some of the reasons why they lied to us so much. And why they still a lot of us to this day, y'all. They don't want us to know the truth. Right? They don't want us to, tap into our power, tap into our energy, right? They don't want us to do that. They don't want you to be your authentic true self. They don't want you to know that you can teleport, you can walk the walls, you can do a lot of different things, bro. But they don't want us to know who we truly are. That's one of the main reasons why they lie and manipulate us and try to control us and try to use magic on us, etc. But look, man, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, DM me on my Instagram at snl2.times. And I'll catch y'all from on the next one, man. Peace.